Good morning, YouTube. Well, it's morning here. It is 10 o'clock on this fine, cloudy Tuesday morning here in Portland. I got something exciting today to try. I'm going to do some little first impression smoke. It's actually my second, so that's a lie. It's my second impression, but I smoked this tobacco yesterday, which is when I opened the tin for the first time. But I didn't have time to make a video of it, but I really wanted to try it. So I did. So I'm recording this today. I had opened this tin yesterday, and it is one of those rectangle old tin hinged tins. So it like opens like a little book, and then it has the foil pouch inside. And so I moved it right to a jar because I don't like keeping it in those things. They're not sealed in any way. So I don't have the tin with me because I'm out and about. I'm not at home. But what I have today in this jar is some Solani Silver Flake, which is a red Virginia, pressed red Virginia with perique. And it is a beautiful tobacco. The flake is really cool looking. I'll show it to you. Very nice. When you it's cool. It's really dark, but it has these little blondie threads in there. This tin happens to be from 2006, so it's pretty old. I guess it's on 12 years, and I just opened it yesterday. It's been sealed since then. So 06, and that's just the purchase date. So the manufacture date might even be a little bit older depending on how long it was on the shelf, but it's at least 12 years old. And so it smells, because of that, really awesome. So the tin note, or jar note as it were in this case, is from the Virginia. In there you get this it's like the Virginia has gotten a lot sweeter, so it smells like molasses, or I might even put it all the way into like brown sugar. Like it's a really sweet nose. And then from the perique, you can definitely tell that perique's been in there doing what perique does. And so it's kind of a mix between pear and plum notes, but as they are sort of soured or fermented fruit. Like I think I've said before, like sitting under a pear tree when it's past its harvest time and all the fruit is falling on the ground. Kind of smells like that. So there it is, Solani Silver Flake. And we'll light this up and see what it's like. I have it loaded in here. I'm smoking this in this old W.O. Larson bent Dublin that I have. I bought this on eBay as an estate. I just really like the shape, and I really liked the symmetry with the cross grain and the bird's eye on the sides. So yeah, I really like this pipe. It's got a good Virginia chamber. It's kind of tall and narrow, so it usually does pretty well with them. Good. Real. Quite light and really smooth. My dog is in the back of my car today. He's out and about with me where our carpets get cleaned. Just flopping around. That perique comes through really well. Really shines. And the room note, because I'm in my car, so it lingers a little longer before it gets sucked out my window. You get the sugary sweetness in the mouth. I mean, it tastes like the tin note a lot. You get that brown sugar molasses taste with that's a little more mellow, but you get the perique, just that soured or fermented fruit. Tastes really strong. It's good with a little bit of spice in it, maybe just a little kind of. It's a really mild kind of like peppery note that's just on the back end, like maybe right as you exhale. I smell it more in the room note out here, but also in the room note, like after I exhale, I can smell that you get a much more kind of bright, that typical bright like grass scented note from that Virginia. It's good. Well, I've never tried any of Solani's tobaccos before this and another, this mild aromatic I got from them. There's their red label Scotch whiskey one. It's kind of what I keep to smoke when I'm around my wife because it smells real good. But I would say quite a delicious introduction to the old Solani tobaccos. This is part of a. I didn't buy this in 2006. This is part of a big lot, a large cellar of tobacco that I acquired from a local guy in Portland here who wanted to sell them. He's older and quit smoking. so I sold most of them, and then I bought a lot of them. And this is one that I bought from him. So I have a number of tobaccos from him that are all, and everything. The last time he bought tobacco was in 2005 and 2006. So pretty much everything he has was at least that old. There was nothing newer in. I had about 100 tins, a little over 100 tins, and none of them were newer than 2006. And they went back to 2003, some of them, maybe a 2002, a couple of those, and they were all unopened. So I moved a lot of them to friends and took a bunch to the Portland Pipe Club and sold some there. Online. And then I got to where I was able to purchase the remaining ones for the prices he wanted for them. So I probably ended up with a good 30, maybe 30 tins from him that I was able to buy at a really good price. It was cool. I'm excited about it. It's sort of a way to pick up an aged cellar in one fell swoop without all the years of sitting on tobacco that you bought and then leaving it in your cellar for 10 years when you're always tempted to pull it out and open it. I was able to just acquire this large cellar of aged tobaccos that are ready to be opened. And then it makes things that I do buy and put in my cellar, it makes it much easier to leave them there and not open them, because now I know I have other things to open that are really exciting to get to open and try and taste. And so things that I buy that I want to sit on in cellar, I am not tempted to open them. I think as it burns a little bit, the sugar kind of burns up first. So you get that for a little while, and then it sort of melts away that brown sugar molasses flavor to just kind of a smooth, really mellow, slightly grassy Virginia taste. The perique's still there, pretty strong. It's going strong. Well, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this and not make you sit here and watch me much longer. That's it today. W.O. Larson with some Solani Silver Flake. If you come across some, I don't even know if that's, I don't think that's even a production tobacco anymore. I'm not sure. But if you come across some in a friend's cellar or on eBay or somewhere like that, it's very good. I recommend it if you're a Red Virginia and Perique fan. It'll be expensive because you can't get Red Virginia anymore, since that ingredient has gone away from us. So where you can find it, it will be a treasure worth spending your money on. with that, I will leave you guys. Until next time, grace, peace, and pipes.